Hello.
What's up, y'all?
I was gonna sing canceled because
Yes.
good thing I like my friends canceled.
Because we're going to talk about some people who are canceled today.
Yeah,
Wow.
or just like controversial.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't know if you guys saw, but the text messages finally came out between all the people in the Blake and Justin
and
situation.
I'm just like,
I know that's all. That's my whole timeline. Is
Yes.
So you explain that. I mean,
It's
this
that?
is still going on. That's
I know.
crazy.
It's been over a
2
year,
years.
right? 2 years?
It's been 2 years.
It's been over a year for sure now. I'm pretty sure.
It came out in 2024.
Yeah.
2026.
So the lawsuit thing specifically, I think it's been a year,
Yeah.
right? And I know that like his portion of, was it defamation or something that he tried to like countersue for was
Dropped.
dismissed.
Yep.
But now that the text messages between Blake and Taylor, Blake, Ryan, and Matt Damon,
Yeah, Ben Affleck,
Ben
too,
Affleck, like
Yeah.
a bunch of people are being released. Everyone's like, dude, that judge was totally like preemptively
Yeah.
throwing this out. Like, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if they have double jeopardy on that or like how that all works. But yeah, so basically,
It does not paint Taylor in a great light, honestly.
No.
Which to me is not a surprise. But as a Swiftie, how does
But
that make
I
you
am
feel?
seeing so many videos of her actually being the mean girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh shit.
I will never forgive her for what she did to Olivia Rodrigo.
The whole
That
thing about
sucks.
her
That
being a
part
covert
sucks.
narcissist is like 100% true in my opinion.
But then she.
As
her-
I wear a showgirl.
Oh, Calissa.
I didn't even notice that. I cannot
Taylor Swift
believe you
showgirl
bought
shirt.
that.
I know. It was that modish. It is the comfiest sweatshirt ever.
They had that there?
Yes. And this is before the text messages were released. So
Oh,
yeah.
Looks
Shout out to
Calissa.
Modish.
Yeah. Calissa,
It's a
you're
pretty
so
color.
naughty.
I do
Yes.
like
It
the
is a pretty
colors.
color.
It's so comfy.
I bet.
So.
I know.
You were asking me about comfort, but no, I have never bought anything from them
Okay.
because everything that I want sold out.
Yes.
The
like the
brand
cheetah
Comfort?
print. Yeah. The brand Comfort.
Okay. I've seen some ads.
Yes, they're
It's like
all over.
CMFRT.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It like doesn't have O's.
Yeah. Which why?
I don't know.
Don't you
O's
think
are out.
O's are comfortable though, don't you think? I think yes.
O's are comfortable?
Yeah. Did they give you like, they're just a perfect circle. They give you like a nice sense of peace and comfort. You disagree? I don't know.
I don't look that hard at it.
Well,
I just wanted the airplane
whatever.
fit.
Yes,
What does that
exactly.
mean?
Like like super comfy.
They had like
Oversized.
built-in
Eye masks.
and they got like foam pockets on your sleeves.
Yes, I think
What?
they have thumb holes.
Yeah.
So you can be
Phone
like
pockets on your sleeves.
cozy.
You could just put your phone in right here instead of like down here for the airplane.
What?
Yeah.
That is
But-
nuts.
You'll get ads now on your phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I had some ads already, but I didn't realize
Yeah.
like that was all a thing.
That's what
Yeah.
I wanted.
Yeah.
They didn't
sold
have
out.
it. Oh,
Yep.
that
Everything's
sucks.
sold out.
Yeah.
That sucks.
But anyway, Taylor Swift
Okay.
or
Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Balake.
So basically, yeah.
she
like,
has been out of the spotlight anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she like had to self quarantine.
Well,
Because
yeah,
she's-
I feel like that's what Taylor Swift is doing from her. Like, even though she's like, even like has that song, like, good thing I like my friends canceled. Like,
so everyone is saying basically that their like public split is all
Mhm.
for show. It's literally just a publicity stunt. Like they're still going to remain close and this whole thing. And you know what? Then this is totally off topic, kind of, but like then to turn it around and be like, okay, so all that stuff that always happens with Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber,
yeah.
all their drama, that makes me wonder like what Taylor Swift's role in some of that like background
Yeah.
kind of stuff is. I feel like she's just such a pot stirrer
Yeah.
and she has the means and the will to be able to like
And she's
do
a,
shady things.
she has feuds with so many people.
Yes.
Does.
That it's like you can't
Mhm.
side because like
Where's
I
the
thought Hailey
common-
Bieber. Oh yeah, she's a model. Like,
Yeah.
but,
like, who's
then
the
she's
common
associated
person
with
all
Justin
these?
Bieber, and then he's associated with Scooter Braun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like everybody's hand is in every
Mhm.
pot, and
Yeah.
I just feel like we're being bamboozled.
Yeah, definitely.
so.
That's perfect. That's a perfect way to say it.
Yeah.
Bamboozled for sure. But I do feel good with them being exposed because I knew that there was a reason I hated her all these years. And now I feel vindicated.
I don't know if I hate her. I'm not surprised after what she did to Olivia Rodrigo. Like I feel like this isn't a surprise.
It
and
makes
for
me
our listeners who don't know it,
Yes. So she made Olivia Rodrigo give her credit in Deja Vu. So in the song, I know you get deja vu, that specific phrase was
Not even the
inspired
phrase, but the way
by
that
I
she
love
said it.
you, ain't that the worst thing you've ever heard? Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift.
Just the
And
shouting.
Olivia admitted that the shouting in the chorus was inspired her to do that on her song. And Taylor Swift pretty much sued her and said, "You're going to give me credit for the song."
And now she
or
gets
else.
crazy royalties from that. Which
Crazy
is
royalties.
insane.
Yes, because Olivia was just kind of a new upcoming.
It was
thing.
her first album.
Yeah,
And it
was
totally
good.
took off. It
It
blew
was
up.
so good. We have
So then I'm like, is it jealousy that Taylor's like,
know.
oh shit?
jealousy.
I
That's
think
an Olivia Rodrigo
it's
song.
one of
too.
those things. Yeah. It's one of those things where I feel like she just has to always feel like she's the best and like she's getting credit for being the best. And when
Yeah.
she doesn't have the spotlight on her for being the best,
I think
it's just
she
like,
wants to. No,
she
because
wants
Olivia
in.
gave her credit. She's like, oh yeah, this was.
She was
totally
inspired. Yeah. But then like
Yes.
she's like, okay, now that you said it,
It's mine.
it's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And she did that
Which-
with a couple other songs
Yeah.
of hers, just because she was new at media and just, I'm such a Swiftie and I'm so inspired by Taylor Swift. And I
Which-
think that a lot of her image was being a Swiftie. And I think that put her in a bad spot to begin
Yeah.
with. But then you couldn't separate that from her. But I'm glad that they are separated now because Olivia can just be herself.
Yeah.
And she's not identified
So then I think
much with
Taylor
Taylor Swift.
is clinging on to Sabrina Carpenter.
Yes.
Which-
And now like
ooh.
people are showing like compilations of like kind of Taylor treating Sabrina not as a person almost.
Yeah. Like
Like
a
she
prop.
pats her on the head.
Yeah, at the
Yes.
Yeah,
Grammys. And,
yeah.
and then she's like, well, how many Grammys do you have? To like Sabrina. And Sabrina's like, 1. And Taylor just kind of like, like that's how it was giving off. Like, you only got 1 Grammy.
It
I've got,
makes me
like,
wonder
so
about
many.
all these people who claim to be like really close friends with Taylor. Like
Lana Del Rey.
Lana Del
Yeah.
Rey, Haley Williams, who like I am not a fan of right now. 'Cause
Oh,
she is just
What?
so I just find people who are like,
She's been
this is
controversial too.
This is controversial. I find celebrities who are really outspoken about like politics and social things to be incredibly annoying because it becomes their whole personality.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I just can't enjoy having an escape because they're taking away the escape by making everything political and social.
Yeah.
And no matter which side of the aisle they're on, I find it so annoying.
So I
So
can't
you
watch
want them
Grey's
to like
Anatomy.
stay in their lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be an escape for people. Same
Just
with
be a
actors. Like,
hospital where you take care of others. Like,
yeah, exactly.
So I can't do
just-
Grey's Anatomy.
Why?
They just brought too much of
It's
like
kind-
real world
Yeah.
into it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, just this is my escape.
That's why I read books. I
Yeah.
don't want to read books about like real people.
Yeah.
I want to have an escape from real people because
Yeah.
sometimes I don't like real
Reality.
people.
We want to escape
Yeah.
reality.
Yes, and so I just find that so annoying. So it just makes me wonder now about the Taylor Swift friendships that she has with people who I've previously maybe liked or whatever,
Yeah.
or that I didn't like. I'm just like, interesting, interesting.
Yeah. I wonder what is real with the Taylor and the Blake
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
super wonder if they are still friends and
I bet
she's
they
just
are.
hiding,
I bet they are.
which is kind of shitty of Taylor.
Speaking of Taylor, did you see that supposedly her and Travis Kelce like postponed their wedding planning? Did you see that?
No.
It's like a big
this
thing.
must be new then.
It's well, I don't know. Maybe at the end of last week.
I've heard that everybody thought that she was going to
She was going to be the
get
it
married
girl.
on 6/13/26.
Why? What's that?
June 13th. It's a Saturday and it's 13 is her number.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that
So
a
they
bad
thought-
luck number.
She's all about the like the messaging, the like
yes.
secret messages and
Yes.
all that.
Yeah, she
hidden
dropped an
messages,
album on
the
Kim
Easter
Kardashian's
eggs.
birthday.
Yes.
Oh.
That was intentional.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
But,
Everything
like,
she does is
But that's what she
intentional.
does. Like, oh,
Yes.
I'm dropping my album on Kim Kardashian's birthday.
The day Kanye West's mom died,
Oh, that's
she dropped an
sad.
album that day too.
Really?
That's sad. See, that is B word behavior. You cannot
I
tell
don't
me
remember which
differently.
album it was.
You
but
cannot tell me differently.
Because his mom passed. Oh, probably.
I have no idea,
2013.
but
No, he made a whole song.
oh, well, I don't listen to Kanye West
I
except
did.
for that one song. You know what I'm talking about.
Sing it.
God is
Mm.
everything that hath breath. Praise the Lord.
Yeah, I feel he went down. Ugh. Right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Kanye, stop.
Yeah.
But everything is just nuts. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, back to the Taylor Swift stuff. How are we feeling? How are you guys feeling?
She's being called out for her behavior.
Finally.
Yeah.
And now
They're
she's
like-
being shifty.
And so I feel like she's kind of disappearing a little bit from the
Mm.
spotlight. Like I felt like this was supposed to be her year. She
Mhm.
dropped an album.
And it
Everyone was-
sucked. It got hugely like
It got criticized
feedback.
by a lot of her like
Mhm.
longtime
Her-
fans.
yes.
Yes.
That's my least favorite album of hers.
That's crazy.
She
Yeah.
does have a couple bangers on there, but in terms of like how she's always touted as like this poetic writer,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's malarkey. And she wrote every single one of those songs is based on somebody else's song,
Yeah.
Oh,
which is crazy.
yeah.
Yes.
So I know we did a whole episode on that already, but I'm just like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I feel
I'd
like
love to hate on Taylor Swift. I'm sorry.
a lot of celebrities, I just I don't feel like they're just hitting it off right. Like they're
Mm-mm.
not celebrating
There's a
right.
huge disconnect,
Yes.
which is why influencers are so like in it right now, I think. Because celebrities are just like so out of touch and people are finally like, yeah, that's stupid.
Can we discuss Meghan Trainor?
Yes.
I sent you guys the article
Oh, I missed it.
of her having a surrogate
Oh, yeah.
baby.
I did not know that.
And that's
I didn't
really
know-
controversial.
Why?
Surrogacy in general is controversial.
Why?
Yes. Because like she's posing with this baby that is like another woman's baby.
Even-
is the criticizers, I mean, that's not my opinion, but it's the critics' opinion.
There's
right?
a lot.
And it's like,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
Well, okay.
But I
You
wonder.
explain
so
it better than
I
me.
She'll
kind of-
probably explain it later. Why
I've
she
kind of
chose
done
it.
some research. I don't know about her specifically, but there is some controversy in terms of, and I'm sorry to say this goes for adoption also, actually. There is supposedly a lot of like trauma that comes with being the child of surrogacy. And that comes from basically in the womb, obviously, we get so attached and used to and like just it like your mom is part of you basically. So
Yeah.
like you're attuned to the voice, you're attuned to the heartbeat,
Mhm,
you're attuned
mhm,
to all of those
mhm.
things.
And then
Mhm.
just to rip that
And
away.
then to be ripped away is like even if DNA wise that's not your mom,
mm-hmm.
in terms of like that human growing you,
Mm-hmm.
that is kind of like
Yeah.
you bodily are connected in such a huge way that it's incredibly traumatizing apparently.
Yeah.
And so that's like, from what I've heard and seen, the biggest criticism for surrogacy. And then, kind of off that same vein, IVF and stuff like that, there's a huge issue that people take with after you've taken all of those eggs and you fertilize all of these eggs or you have all of these eggs, like where do they go afterwards? Are they destroyed type of thing? And so there's a lot of controversy with that as well in terms of like, you know, pro or pro-choice, pro-abortion, anti-abortion type of stuff. So it's like a multifaceted issue, it seems, in terms of surrogacy and IVF and all that stuff.
But
So
people are pissed at Meghan Trainor for it. I mean,
Which,
this is the first time I've heard it like mainstream. Like,
yeah, because a lot of people,
Do they look at
celebrities
it
have surrogacy.
as in vain?
yes.
Her?
Well, it's to be perfectly honest, it depends for me a little bit on her reasoning for
Which she didn't
choosing
say. She did
surrogacy.
say health concerns, didn't she?
I don't know.
In her
I think she said
Instagram
that she's
post.
had a lot of talks with doctors. Is like that's all she said.
So I'm wondering.
And
if
I'm not
maybe there
privy
was-
to that information. Like,
of course not.
right? Like, I don't need to know. But if it was chosen just because she didn't want to ruin her new hot bod, like
Because she's very much like, I got these new boobs. And then
she's very much that way.
and then
Well, I'm wondering though because Kim Kardashian did it that way, Khloe Kardashian did it that way.
Kim
So
was
like, what's
at
I know she had preeclampsia issues and things like that.
Yes.
I understand that, but
I don't
like,
know why Chloe did.
seeing that's why didn't she get the pushback that Meghan Trainor's getting then?
Because I think it's expected of her.
Interesting.
I
It's a
didn't-
common issue. It's a common thing
I
that
didn't-
celebrities do though.
Yeah.
But she was very upfront. She's like, "Yep, when they gave me my baby, I didn't feel that motherly love,
Mm-hmm.
or she didn't feel
You
that.
didn't feel the connection because
she
you didn't
feel
grow
that
it.
connection,
Yeah,
and that was hugely talked about.
yeah,
Yeah,
she did
mom.
talk about it a lot.
And they're like, "Yeah, no one talks about that part of surrogacy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you should, that's your baby, but it doesn't feel like my baby."
yeah.
So everyone kind of praised her for that, for being pretty
Honest.
upfront and honest
Yeah.
about it. I have a friend whose aunt did surrogacy for a long time.
Mm.
She thought she loved it, but then she just like, you're just being ripped apart and like
Yeah,
you don't know anything about that baby anymore.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
cut and done. So she quit doing that.
yeah, that's another. I forgot about that too, but yeah, that's another part of it is the mental health aspect of that for the
Yeah,
surrogacy
you just
parent.
kind of like expected to kind of
Yep.
maybe go back to normal, like.
Yep.
But then it's like, how's that baby?
You
doing?
literally grew a human inside of you for 9 months, birthed a whole human, and
It's
then
so
all of a sudden you just have
unnatural.
nothing.
It is
To be
Yeah.
just like
To be
ripped
able
away.
to do that for
Yeah.
other people who can't do that, that's
I think-
awesome and
right.
nice. But then
See,
also,
that's what I
like,
mean. Like, why is it okay? Like, the circumstances are so
hard.
different.
It's so hard because like
When
on a
the
human level,
intention-
we're empathetic
Yeah.
with people, but there are so many issues with it as well. Whether you see it as an issue or not, I guess I don't know, but I don't know. That's why it's so controversial.
yeah.
So I don't know. I agree. Like if it was a vanity reason that she chose surrogacy, I do think that's a little like
Extreme.
narrow-sighted kind of
Yeah.
to be like, you're a celebrity, you can afford this, and you've chosen it for reasons that are just silly,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
But,
and I think she said that she was on Manjaro.
yeah.
Yes.
Manjaro.
Mhm.
Yes.
So
She did say that.
She did.
And she would have to stop that for the pregnancy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, it's a little fishy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she's showing her. It pisses me off. Her workouts that she's doing, and I'm like, you're working out with your hair down and glasses on. Very low impact workouts.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I don't think she did super high intensity stuff before, though, did she?
oh, but you're lifting a 2-pound weight,
Oh, okay.
and you're just acting like you're lifting 60 pounds. And I'm
Oh.
like, what are you doing?
Well, maybe she lost all her muscle
Girl.
tone.
she did.
That's what happens if you don't
did.
Probably.
exercise while you're doing it. Then you lose your muscle tone.
She did.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, you're funny.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about her in general lately. So
Yeah.
it's just tough. I don't
She-
know.
Very much not cosplaying Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh,
Yes.
I see. Like she's
the
emulating.
bangs. Like, you
the
can't
emulation.
have those bangs when you're in Hollywood. Those are Sabrina's bangs.
Okay, but is that her real
you
hair?
can have Sabrina's bangs because you're not in Hollywood.
Is that her real hair or is that a wig?
No, it's a wig.
Okay, so it's not that big of a deal then. It's a wig.
Clip on. It looks like
Stop
she's wearing
it. Are you
clip-in-
serious?
Oh,
She
yeah.
wears a lot of wigs because her hair is like fine
Well,
and
because
thin like mine.
because she's taking Manjaro.
Manjaro.
Sabrina?
No, no, no.
Megan.
no.
Oh,
Megan.
I thought you were
Sorry,
talking about
sorry.
Sabrina.
No,
We're talking
Meghan
about
Trainor.
Megan.
Is Sabrina wearing a wig?
No. I don't think so. She does wear
has to
wigs,
be.
but I think her natural hair does have that cut as well.
Okay.
Yes, but
Yeah.
I think since Megan is taking that shot,
Yeah.
you're losing your hair.
Sure.
She's thinning out, and then on top of, she's probably used extensions for
Oh,
a
years
long
and
time.
years and
and
years.
stuff. Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
I watch the real Mormon, what's that show?
Real
Lives of
Secret
Mormon
Life
Wives.
Wives.
When they take out their extensions and
Oh, they
you
look
see their
nuts.
real hair,
It's nuts.
it's thin as fuck.
yeah.
which
And
is
I'm because if you think about it, that extension is just that tension.
Yes.
Someone told me once, you're not ugly, you're just poor.
Yep.
And I think that has a lot of validity
Yes.
Mm.
100%.
because they can just afford to be gorgeous
yeah.
all the time
But-
and get
but
their hair
they're
done.
they're getting
once a
a
month.
little pushback because Jessie.
Jessie got face surgery again.
She does not look like
She
herself.
had, I don't know what the other thing she had was, but she had upper and lower left surgery.
Which is crazy.
I know. I
But
was
she's
like,
34.
I know. I was like, you didn't even have extra
You
eyelid
were-
skin, girl. You're gonna look crazy.
But then I'm sure being in the spotlight,
Yeah.
seeing all the comments, and you're just kind of like, I'm ugly. I'm being told I'm ugly.
But it doesn't
I'm-
require more surgery.
I'm
it
ugly
requires
and I'm
less
proud.
surgery.
But I'm reading the comments because if I were to change this podcast name, it'd be like TikTok comments because that's all I read.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
and that's my
seriously.
feedback.
Yeah.
And they're like, girl, like, you need therapy. You don't need surgery. And she commented back. She's like, I do go to therapy 3 times a week. And I'm like, yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
I saw that.
I'm crazy and I only go like once a month. So
Yeah, but that's like
Oh,
also
I'm like,
for therapy. Yeah, but I just
I don't know. I know. I feel bad because
I do
like
too.
I'm like
I'm sure that being famous like that, it puts a lot on your like
a lot of
mental
pressure.
health.
And then
Yeah.
she was having those issues with her husband.
Yeah. Yeah.
that she created.
Well, okay. Yes and no. There
Yeah.
was supposedly, from what I'm
It sounds
know,
like
there
they've
was
had
abuse.
issues for a long time.
yeah, long time. But then the cheating thing was like a whole separate
Is
like,
it cheating?
culmination of
Well, I guess.
well,
when,
I would
when I think
call
of
it
cheating,
an
I think
emotional
of
affair personally.
yeah.
I wouldn't necessarily
Cheating,
They
I
did
think,
kiss,
full
but I don't know if
naked.
I would call
I think
it
a full
cheating.
naked.
I would call it an emotional affair
Yeah.
more so than cheating. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't say how Jordan feels about that. So
I
who
know.
knows?
I know.
So
But I'm
Okay.
excited because the new season's coming out March.
I know I can't wait.
I'm like,
And I don't know if you guys still hate Whitney, but I love Whitney.
She's
love
growing
her.
on me.
I love her. I loved her on Dancing with the Stars. I love what she's doing on TikTok, on Instagram.
I loved her final dance.
I want to watch her
Call
movie
Daddy.
that she made. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
So
Yeah,
good. I'm like, when did they get water in their mouth?
I don't know.
I watched it so many times. I'm like,
Well,
when
to be
did
fair,
they
it
get water
probably
in their
wasn't
mouth?
live.
Huh? What?
It wasn't live.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Yeah, it was filmed.
they spit water out of their mouths in like the middle of the dance.
Yeah, it was filmed, girl.
Oh.
So they could do it whenever.
Anyway,
But I
Yeah.
love it.
So I'm excited for that. I saw the trailer drop and I didn't see any Demi. Demi's
I know,
not in it.
thank goodness.
But I'm pretty sure she's going to latch onto Whitney. Because
Well, he has now filed a lawsuit against her. Did you see that?
who's he?
Marciano.
Marciano.
He filed a lawsuit against her for defamation, I'm pretty sure. I think it was defamation.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I know she's been pretty quiet from what I've seen since then, but I'm not
Yeah.
on that side of TikTok as much.
I watched the first season. I haven't really kept up. So.
Ugh,
Except for I follow them
Calissa.
all on Instagram and like keep up with like the drama.
See,
drama,
I try
but-
too.
after I finish a series, then I'm like, okay, now I can follow their socials because
Yeah.
if I feel like I follow their socials right away, then it takes away a lot of the plot.
Yeah.
But yep, Demi's not in it. And then she made a TikTok saying how her mental health is just, she's struggling mentally and everything. And I'm reading the comment sections and they're like, you weren't this nice to Jen
When she was struggling.
when she was struggling mentally postpartum.
And have you seen
And
if
so now that everyone's just like, we don't feel like,
have
I'm
you seen
sorry,
if her and
but
Whitney are still friends? Do they comment on each other's stuff? I haven't
I
seen.
don't know. I haven't.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
Maybe
they
there
got
was a
beef.
falling out.
Who?
Jen
Whitney
and
and-
Whitney.
No. Whitney and Demi.
Demi.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Because they were really good
I haven't-
friends, and I
yeah.
haven't seen anything about their friendship for a while. So
No, Whitney's.
I don't think
good.
any of them are really
Mhm.
friends.
Whitney looks great.
I don't think so.
No, you don't treat your real friends like that. Are you kidding me?
No.
Maybe Michaela and the blonde one? Forget her name. Macy.
Macy.
Yeah.
Maybe those two, and that's like it.
Yeah.
Everybody else, it's a love-hate thing. It's a convenience.
It's business.
Speaking of mom drama,
Ooh, yeah.
you got to explain.
Back to Meghan Trainor.
Yeah, the mom group drama. I don't understand it.
Oh, so with Ashley Tisdale and Hilary Duff, Mandy Moore,
Meghan Trainor.
Meghan Trainor.
And then some other people who live in the area that are more like business women.
Mm.
Less celebrity, more business women. That's the group.
I'm sure they have just as much money as all of them.
Yes, they do. Yeah, but they're like
so a high
they're business.
profile
Mhm.
mom group.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Tisdale made an article
with
saying,
the cut.
Oh, is that the article?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. She made an article with the cut
Mhm.
and saying how she just had to avoid mom groups because they were toxic.
Mhm.
They didn't end up really being encouraging mom groups. It
Mhm.
ended up being more of like a social, like, how did she say it?
I don't really know how she phrased it, I guess, but it was definitely like they weren't supportive. When it came down to it, she
Yeah.
felt like she was
Excluded.
excluded. Yeah.
And and then she's like, everyone found out, oh, you're with Mandy Moore, Hilary Duff, and Meghan Trainor.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, yeah, I could see how Meghan Trainor and Mandy Moore could be a bully. But then
Not Hilary Duff.
Hilary Duff, they're like, excuse me. And then Hilary Duff's husband, he made the same pose of
He
Ashley Tisdale.
Did like a spoof.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And was saying how she's the problem. And
Yep.
it just became a whole thing.
And then all this stuff came out about how so the Palisades fires happened, Mandy Moore lost her house, and supposedly Hilary Duff took her and her family, and were super supportive and helped her as much as they could basically. And Ashley Tisdale was more concerned about something else. I forget even what it was, but she was didn't care, wasn't supportive, wasn't concerned about other families, whatever, during the Palisades stuff. And everyone's bringing it back to how supposedly she's a Trumper or whatever. And I don't know really what that has to do with anything. I'm not really sure because I don't follow that closely.
Oh,
but
because she didn't
Was
want to
there
make
other
fun of
parts of
she
that?
didn't want to make fun of Charlie Kirk's assassination.
Oh, okay.
So they're like,
Yeah,
mega.
I didn't hear that.
And I'm
Oh,
like,
I see.
well, that's just being a human.
Okay.
person.
Yeah. So I don't know if she ever came out and said who she voted
No.
for. Not that it really matters.
No,
but
which that's what I remember.
Okay.
Because she just didn't want to talk about his assassination.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So basically that was kind of it. And then I feel like Meghan Trainor came in. I don't know if you saw her TikToks.
Oh, God.
But she was she made a TikTok to her own song, which I feel like is kind of
She's really
goofy anyways.
Just really trying to get her song out there on the charts.
Yeah. And like it was all about how she like didn't know what was going on. She didn't have any part in this drama. She's finding out about this drama at the same time we are.
The TikTok
blah,
video
blah,
was
blah.
her like pretending to on a keyboard.
Like
with
she's
her
sleuthing.
Oh, it's like she's searching the mom track drama.
Yeah.
Or,
and then
the
her
mom.
song, I Still Don't Care,
Yeah.
was in the background. And everyone's like,
What?
are you promoting your song during this drama?
Well, and
Like,
people are just like, are you relevant? Like, is it about you? Do you,
they're mean
does
to
anyone?
her.
Yeah, I know.
They're mean to Meghan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, like, I don't really think is necessary, but I do understand the whole, like, it is kind of cheesy to use your own song in a
Yeah, she didn't read the room.
thing like
Yeah.
that.
She's just kind of inserting herself into
Yeah.
like, oh, this is on the rise. I
Well,
want to be
and
talked
okay,
about.
these are all like 40-year-old women. How old is Meghan Trainor?
exactly.
She's
probably
our age, I think.
Yeah, I think she's like
I think
30 or
Judy
something.
Cortez is, I think, our age. I'm sorry, I
Judy
forget.
But
Daryl
like
Samara.
Ashley Tisdale is 40. Mandy
Mhm.
Moore is older than
Ashley
40.
Tisdale's 40?
Yes.
Hilary
Hilary
Duff
Duff
is
is-
like 40 something,
Yeah.
42 maybe.
Yeah.
Dang, she looks good. I'm like, did you get Botox?
Guys,
Because how come you don't have a
Did
wrinkle?
you see her show that she put on in London?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Hilary
You didn't
Duff.
like it?
It's just her.
I know, but
I
are
know
you
it was
kidding
kind of
me?
a small. She's 38
She
years old.
sang okay. She sang all of her best songs from back in the day. She sang songs from the
She even
Lizzie
did
McGuire
the
movie.
Today. She did the Today Show
Yes, she did.
awkward thing.
Yes, she did. What do you mean?
Wait,
her
like
mic was
sh-
on.
Yeah, okay, but like it was just her. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a Taylor Swift show.
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
give a hoot about Taylor Swift and what she's capable
Like
of
the
doing.
stage production was not there.
No.
Like it was
This was a
literally just
small-
her like
This
But
was
her
a small
tour-
thing.
She was only going to perform twice in the States.
Yeah, she doesn't
California
have.
and New York.
She only has a couple of shows. It's not a big thing.
But her thing, because she's a mom.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking like, okay, she's like, I'll do this for just a short time.
Yep.
But I want to get back home to my
Yep.
kids. So I'm like, I can respect
Which
that.
apparently is about to be really common. So you better watch out.
okay. Have you heard her new song Roommates?
I
Yeah, what the
did hear that.
why?
Wasn't my favorite. I liked
wasn't
the
good.
other one. Mature, I liked okay. I thought it was okay.
That one was,
I thought it was okay.
what is
Did
she
you hear
talking
the
about?
song that it's like about men in the industry?
I know.
I didn't mind it. Okay, all right. I didn't care for Roommates really. And then the one that she sang about her sister, did you hear about that one?
I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear that one.
Okay, so she sang it live at this show in London. And I listened to it because some guy who does live on TikTok, he like recorded the whole
Yeah.
concert. And I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
bless you. But it just wasn't that great. I feel like lyrically it wasn't that great. Like it's hard because I'm so drawn to her old songs because it's Hilary Duff.
Yeah.
But like vocally, she doesn't have a lot of range.
No, she's never had.
And no. And so like, and like writing wise, did she write that? Did someone write it for her? I don't know. I don't think it was great.
I think she
I don't
just
know.
put it out there because Haley Duff, her sister, liked Ashley Tisdale's post against the
Yeah.
moms.
Oh.
So now
Yeah, I
everyone's
forgot
like,
about that.
what's up with Haley, her own sister?
Because it's been huge that they've had beef for a long time.
That's weird.
It's like always been in people's minds. They've just suddenly stopped talking and had big beef.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah.
just like the Tia and
Tamara.
Tamara beef.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just weird. Like, I don't.
I know.
Okay.
It's really not our business, but I am interested.
It's just, I don't know. I don't hear that a whole. Well, I guess maybe I do. Just siblings against each other.
Yeah.
I feel like it's different with women, which is such a crazy thing to say, but like I'm thinking of the Skarsgård siblings. There's a bunch of men in the Skarsgård family, and you don't ever hear about like how their relationships are doing. And so
Yeah.
it's kind of sucky that like Tia and Tamara, Hillary and Haley, like there's always, talk about like how their relationship's doing.
You just said the siblings with like they share the same initial.
Really?
And I'm thinking of my kids. I'm like, oh great, they're gonna hate each other.
Yeah.
Hillary Haley.
Yeah, Tia Tamara. Yeah, yeah. But I don't know. Oh my gosh, did you guys see, speaking of siblings, the Beckham drama that's just recently
No.
dropped?
Victoria Beckham and David Beckham.
They
Okay.
have kids.
Yeah.
And what's the
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is the one who just got married not that long ago, apparently. And supposedly his family's garbage and they hate his new wife.
Nicola Peltz.
I don't-
Nicola Peltz.
Nicola. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
She comes from a billionaire family.
yeah.
So way
She's a
richer than the
model.
Beckhams.
She's a model, I'm pretty sure.
She's a
Right? I thought yes.
Actress,
Okay.
model, director,
Air quotes.
writer.
I don't know how
Okay.
much of those things she's actually done.
Yes.
'Cause I've never seen her mentioned personally.
She
but-
was in the Bates Motel, and I didn't know that.
Okay.
She
Okay.
had like a little small role.
Okay.
But I was like, okay, so she had that. But then she thought she was bigger than that show. She's like, she wanted to leave that show. She left the show. She started in Transformers with Mark Wahlberg. That movie didn't hit.
Oh.
She wanted to be the next Megan Fox. She wanted to be the hot girl on screen. That movie did so poorly. It didn't get her name out there.
There's like 12 Transformers movies.
I
Just
know.
Get a new
They did so
idea.
many in a row. It was just kind of like, okay.
Get a new idea. That's the issue, not her necessarily. Yeah.
So then she went and did her own movie. It's called Lola. And it got criticized because Hollywood has this weird fascination with, they call it poverty porn.
Ugh.
We
talked about this with Justin Bieber.
They're just so fascinated with like low class people, and they just want to like make it dramatized and like, get awarded for all these awards.
Yep.
So she wrote, directed, and starred in her own movie, Lola. And the other person who did it with her, this was a good movie. It's called The Florida Project, and I loved it. It's very Sundance Films.
Mm-hmm.
But she wanted to be just as big as The Florida Project, and it did so poor. I think it made $600 worldwide.
Ooh.
It got a 3.9 out of 10. 56% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Snap.
So then she got with Brooklyn Beckham. Everything looked like it was going great. Brooklyn kind of got hated because he was a nepo baby using his nepo. Like, he wanted to be a chef, just as good as Gordon Ramsay. But people were watching his cooking videos, and they're like, no. They're like, yeah, whatever. You didn't cook. You've had cooks and chefs.
You've had,
And then he's no Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, kind of.
Does she cook?
Yeah, she does.
She did. But then it just kind of came out of nowhere. Brooklyn, or it always just seemed like they hated Nicola.
Yeah.
Like,
And
everybody
you kind of see that even like I was looking back on some press, I think, that Nicola and Victoria were doing, Victoria Beckham. And it did seem like Nicola was putting in the effort to kind of be close to Victoria, and Victoria was kind of brushing her off a little bit.
But they painted her as a villain, and so everyone was like, "Oh yeah, billionaire, nepo baby. Of course she's the villain."
Yeah.
But then Brooklyn came out and he did a whole
Released a huge statement.
Huge Instagram story. I didn't read it.
I did.
What did it say?
It basically talked about, I read it and then I watched a few TikToks about breaking it down.
Yeah, you got to break it down for me.
Yeah. So basically he said how his family is super performative, and so they don't actually care about like,
I could totally see that.
His well-being, the like relationship that he's fostering with his wife and all that kind of stuff. And so he like gave a bunch of examples about how like when we get together for press or whatever it is, like this is all for show. Okay. And then he was talking about how he made multiple, he took strides to try to be close to his family. So like when they were in this country, we flew there so that we could spend time with them. And then like his dad's 40th, 50th, whatever birthday party, like I was invited to this, but my wife wasn't invited. And so then the only way that I could go was without my wife. But like, why would you do that without your wife type of thing? And then when my parents finally decided that they would see me while I was in this country, they would only meet with me for like an hour and blah, 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 whatever. And all of this, like all of this stuff. And basically then he talked about how at his wedding to Nicola, he was supposed to have his first dance, and then Victoria ran up on stage, and apparently she
took the
show and was dancing super provocatively and like suggestively with her son, and how now they're planning a second wedding to relive the experience. Yeah, relive the experience, build new memories so that they can have like good memories of their wedding time instead of these poor memories.
Yeah. Because I remember seeing an article, I think it was Mark Anthony was going to sing at Brooklyn and Nicola's wedding. And he said, I want to dance with the most beautiful girl here tonight. Victoria Beckham, come on up. And Nicola, the bride, was like embarrassed.
What the heck? Yeah.
She's like, excuse excuse me?
Yeah.
And that she was crying because Victoria stole basically the show of her own wedding.
Yeah.
And the comment section was hilarious. They're like, oh, not Victoria Beckham being a total boy mom, because now that term is just used so negatively. And it's like, damn it.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, two of his siblings, Cruz and I forget what the other name is, but they have both released Instagram videos and all kinds of stuff that are basically in support of the parents, saying like, here's a video of one of them. I think it was Cruz, is like a musician in his own right. And he released a video of him playing and singing and Victoria sitting on the couch, like, and they're singing together and like spending family time together doing these things. And then
like
there's a couple
PR.
Yeah.
I was say, you can have good moments and you can have
I don't know.
bad moments.
There's some other like videos of him and Victoria out at like a show somewhere, and she's standing like in front of him and she's dancing to her own thing and he's like behind and he's dancing his own thing. And then the comments are all like, so is this what's considered suggestively? Like she's just a lady having a good time listening to a song that she really likes type of thing. And so
it just seems like everyone's a little divided.
Yeah.
The people's court.
Yes. I don't think I was reading the comments and everyone's like, there's three sides to a story: the truth, and then what she says and what he says.
Yeah.
So that you never are going to know for sure. But it is interesting to see him come out and make such a blatant statement.
And then there is footage of the Beckhams are on the red carpet. Victoria's in front and center. She's adjusting herself, posing. Her body is positioned more towards David and the other kids. And Brooklyn and Nicola are right behind her. They're kind of given like a cold shoulder treatment. Nicola is looking pretty disgusted that Victoria is not even looking at them, not even acknowledging them. And Brooklyn and Nicola look awkward. They're like,
it's two separate groups basically at that point. Yeah.
It's yeah.
However, I don't know. I don't know if you've heard about this, but supposedly, so she had previous relationships, Nicola. And from what I heard and what I was reading in the comments, she was known in those relationships for kind of doing this weird thing. And I forget what it's called, but it's basically where you like cut off relationships between your partner and whoever they knew previously, like family, friends, whatever. And so from what I'm seeing, she has a history of that. And so I don't know if that's true or if that's like a Beckham PR push to like get that stuff out there. You just don't know. You don't know. And so I don't know, it's very controversial. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even have feelings about it because I'm like, I see both sides could potentially be valid.
Yeah.
So
same with the glam bot.
Oh my gosh, glam bot! So much has happened.
Do you know about that,
So much has
Calissa?
happened.
No.
Do you know?
Calissa, you need to keep up.
I don't know. I'm busy.
Okay.
I know. Same.
I'm busy or I'm tired.
I love to watch TikTok. I love to watch TikTok.
Same.
Yeah.
The glam bot is a guy named Cole who goes on the red carpet, and all these
Oh
celebrities.
yeah, I know the glam bot.
Yep. He does that slow speed, and they can either really wing it really well, or it's just so
Awkward.
Terrible.
awkward.
Yeah.
And I love watching the awkward ones because
I
I'm
love
like,
watching them all.
I'm like, that'd be me.
Yeah.
I think I'm Cara Delevingne and I'm Sigourney Weaver.
Or that one with what's her name? Oh gosh, what was her from the Kissing Booth? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh God, yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, and she did the double thumbs up thing. I forget what her name
Joey
is.
King.
Joey King. Yeah.
Joey King.
Yeah.
That's
hilarious.
funny.
But Jennifer Lopez,
Mm-hmm.
he was like, "Hey Jen, do you want to do the glam?" Or I don't know what he said, but Jennifer
She
Lopez
just walked up, I think.
She didn't acknowledge him, didn't look at him,
Didn't say a
just kinda
word.
didn't say a word. She just went on the glam bot thing and was like, "Okay, do you know what kind of pose you want to do?" She turns around. She turns her back towards him, and he's like, "Oh, okay. 3, 2, 1, go." And then she spins around, does her pose, and he's like, "Okay, we got it."
Thank
And
you. And then she just walks off.
She just walks off, and everyone's like, "What a bitch!
Rude.
What a yeah." They're like, "You're
And he's
king."
so nice.
Yeah, that's what everyone's like. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, he's like," and they show compilations of other celebrities acknowledging him.
Mm-hmm.
Cole, I love your work, or I totally want to do the glam bot. And so the internet, again, they went on Jennifer Lopez's comment sections,
Dragged her.
just dragging her. And I'm like, this isn't the first time she's like, she's
No,
always
she
gonna get
has
dragged.
had accusations like that forever.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
So
nothing
everyone
new.
was like, Cole's the best and J-Lo sucks. And then this bride came out and was like, actually, I emailed Cole years ago if he could bring his glam bot team
to my wedding.
to her wedding. And Cole was kind of dismissive in the emails.
He wasn't dismissive. He was freaking rude.
Okay. And he was pretty much saying, you can't afford me. Like, if you want this, it's going to cost $300,000. And she just didn't like his tone. She didn't like.
He was rude.
He was rude.
I wish I should pull it up, but he was very obviously rude.
Yes.
And he was very much suggesting that she couldn't afford it.
He's
and
like, this is only for red carpets. Like, I don't do weddings.
It just was not good.
And this woman, they had a lavish wedding. I think
He had 3 weddings
yes,
because she's
Indian culture.
Nigerian, he's Indian, and then they also had an American wedding. So they had 3 weddings.
Just like Joe Jonas and
Mhm.
Priyanka Chopra.
Yep.
They had 3 weddings.
Yep.
Indian, American,
And Nigerian. I'm pretty sure she was Nigerian.
or something. But yeah, they take their weddings very seriously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they go all out.
There's a lot of culture that goes into the weddings of these different communities.
So she obviously could have afforded it,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't choose him because Cole was kind of an asshat.
It was rude.
So now the internet is like hating on Cole.
Cold.
And
And then people in the
well,
comment section, they're like, it's J-Lo's PR team, like, overworking, like, they're working
They're working
overtime.
double time.
And I'm
That's
like,
funny.
yeah. So, like, cancel culture. I don't know.
I just think that just goes back to like, just don't be so freaking rude.
Don't be rude.
It
It's going
doesn't
to come back
cost
to you.
much to be nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot's been going on lately.
Yeah.
In the pop culture world. And I love
Mhm.
it.
I know.
This one, you guys can veto if you want, but
Okay.
Erica Kirk.
I think we should discuss it because I think it's fascinating.
I don't know the whole, like, deep dive on it, but, like, I just remember her facial expressions. And I'm like, that's Kenneth Copeland right there. When
I don't
she
know
did.
who that is. My tummy's growling. Sorry.
He's- mine is too. Kenneth Copeland is what is those churches? That doesn't seem like a church.
Mega church?
Mega church.
ooh,
He's a
okay.
mega church
Got it.
pastor.
Okay.
And you see their church and it looks like $1 billion church.
Yeah. It's just like a front.
So
it is.
sorry, go.
And then he did this infamous interview with
Wendy Williams.
no, Inside Edition.
Okay.
And the interviewer is pretty much kind of like, is this a real church or is this a fake church? Like, because you have a private jet. And that was the
The line of questioning.
yeah. And he just kind of looked at her and his eyes like literally
Oh.
bulged out. And everyone was like, that's a demon.
He's got demons within him.
He's
yeah.
got demons
Oh,
in
that's
him.
scary.
And so then Erica,
Do you believe that?
Absolutely.
Oh,
100%.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
The devil within.
oh, yes,
100%.
Yes. I do too. And everyone, they saw the demon come out and they're like,
oh my gosh.
that's a false person right
yeah,
there.
that's a false prophet. type of- yeah.
So then Erica Kirk, I want to say church, Erica Kirk, she did an interview and they're like, Candace Owens is really dragging you. What do you want to say to her? And her eyes got like Kenneth Copeland's eyes. They like bulged out.
Because she was like happy, smiley, normal, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden she just totally like
Stop.
yes, and it was so
Yes.
weird.
It was. And
It was
everyone
so creepy.
everyone was pulling up the church that she's going to. And they're like, does she go to mega church?
I think
Of
she does.
Of
doesn't she?
course. They probably have fireworks every Sunday.
Yeah.
Because
crazy.
she's just followed by fireworks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fireworks at the freaking husband's funeral.
Was it at his funeral?
Yes.
No, I don't think it was his funeral. Wasn't it her like
I thought she was at Turning Point USA.
Yeah, it was a turning point thing. I don't think it was a
99%
funeral. I
sure
thought.
it was a funeral.
But everyone was
Okay.
like, oh yeah, your husband passed and this is how Erica
Right. She
is.
went on like a whole like publicity tour,
tour.
a press tour afterwards, which
Trying to
was
sell a
so
book?
weird.
trying to sell his last book.
Which was so weird.
Yeah.
So-
No, her interviews are crazy. Like
She
I've
looks
so
nuts.
in the deep dive hole of like finding her like tapes from Amazing Race audition with her ex-boyfriend.
She's been on so many reality shows.
Oh my God, really?
And she's been like
Yes.
drunk and half naked on most of them.
Yes.
And I'm like,
and then like she turned into
Oh.
this super Christian, and it's like
I know.
she was just grifting to
Yeah.
get. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm.
To
Yeah.
get famous.
Yeah. Super weird.
I feel like Charlie was her meal ticket.
Oh,
Which is weird
probably.
because I feel like when he was alive,
I didn't hear
she
anything
wasn't
about her.
super in the forefront of stuff.
No,
Yeah.
didn't hear anything about
But
her.
now all
That
of a
was the
sudden,
plan.
she's all, oh,
Mm.
that's sad.
I think she's in on it.
Illuminati.
I would not disagree.
I
What you gotta do.
think all of Turning Point USA honestly was
I would
in on
not
it.
disagree.
Everybody is.
Yeah.
Did you happen to see, I just saw this a couple days ago, actually, so this is newer. Did you happen to see that there was another Erica Kirk who looks exactly like her from, let's see, she died in 88, I believe, the
I
same
didn't
year
know if
she
that was a real
born.
thing or not.
I don't know if it's real either, but
Hold
dang,
on.
if it's not, it got me. Because what the heck? She was apparently also married to another man with the last name Kirk, obviously,
This is
who
like
was a political person. And they look exactly the freaking same.
this is like the Abraham Lincoln
It
and
is.
another
It
president.
is. This is time traveling.
Yes.
This is like reincarnation stuff.
Erica
Time
Kirk, 1934 comes up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
See, 1934 to 1988, and Erica Kirk of today was born in 1988.
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
Right? And they look the same. They have apparently the same piercing blue eyes.
time travel.
They have the same like number of kids, same one boy, one girl type of thing. I don't know if that is like,
I don't know
it's just
either.
weird.
I
What
know.
if the future Calissa Friedman is listening to this?
Nice.
I don't know.
Hello, future Hannah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say hi to myself. I feel weird about that. I don't
You
know.
think there are demons in people?
100%.
Yes.
Explain yourselves.
I don't feel like there's much to explain. I feel like biblically it lays it all out, man.
Well, it was that when Sam Smith came out with that song.
Yep. Body Shop.
Oh, yeah.
The Body
Yeah,
Shop. Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Well, just how he was like this lost soul who sang this beautiful song that got him everywhere,
Mhm.
and then he turned into more of a demonic figure.
That's because sex sells.
It does,
Which is gross.
But they have to always incorporate the devil and the color red.
Yeah.
And then Doja
like, what's
Cat.
his face that killed that guy at that festival? Travis Scott, right? He
Uh-huh.
also had weird
energy.
symbolism in his stuff.
But like Doja Cat too, she was like this fun, poppy, hip hoppy girl. And then like her song Demons, and then her whole like
Personas like switched.
everything changed.
So you think that something crawled inside of her?
Potentially.
Did you see the music? I didn't even watch the music video.
I just think that I think that's just what sells. So
Mm.
people just change. They just
I don't
pivot.
know.
I don't know.
I think to a degree, but what invites that? I don't know. That to me is just, and I'm not saying that necessarily that they are filled with demons, but do I believe in spiritual possession? Absolutely, 100%.
Mhm.
Oh,
Because-
I never thought about it.
Who is that?
I don't believe in aliens. I believe in demons.
Abramovich
Oh.
lady.
What's
But
that
she
first
is pretty
name?
known in the celebrity world, and I watched a
forget
documentary.
what her name is.
She was trying to get like Lady Gaga to like find her inner self, but
Yeah.
like the practice
This was during
and
the
everything.
meat dress era.
Yes, and the practice of itself was like, what the fuck?
They drink blood. They like eat off of people who look like they're dead bodies,
Mhm.
and it's just very weird.
It is.
It's not correct.
And then there's a famous designer whose wife is like 100 years old, and she like does it to herself. She puts like black paint on her fingernails, black lipstick, a black cross on her, and that's just how she looks. And everyone's just supposed to like look at it like, oh, that's normal.
It's very odd.
It is. And it's like,
I just think people are dressing up.
not this
Mm.
lady.
This is,
I don't know.
This
I
is
feel like
so interesting. I'm
to
just
me,
like,
When people say, and
What's
I
his
say this
name?
all the time, but when people say it's not that deep, it really is that deep. When it comes to God for me, it really is that deep. I don't know.
when people become
Michelle
unpossessed.
Lamy.
Oh wow.
You're gonna look at that and be like,
That's
oh,
not normal.
that's a fashion designer.
That's
Yeah.
creepy.
Calissa.
I don't know.
Do you think there's something living inside of her?
Potentially.
She's obsessed.
Or they're
with-
Satanists and they worship
Do you know
the
what's
devil.
hilarious?
No, what?
My 3-year-old is terrified of skinwalkers.
Yeah, demons.
And he's like, Mommy, they're skinwalkers.
That's demon.
Mommy, they're skinwalkers.
That's demons. For sure.
But I think Harvard told him about him.
Oh, that's still demons.
But as a
so
kid,
real.
I never watched a bad movie, never had a thought of anything. But every time I left my grandparents' house at
Mhm.
night, I just always imagined something white and creepy skeleton-like was always chasing us. I don't know why. And then I saw a Reddit of a skinwalker with like the same image I had as a kid. And I'm like, that's what I was picturing something like that chasing us
Mm-hmm.
after I left my grandparents' farm.
Mm-hmm.
And I never had in my mind that
That's
something like this
interesting.
existed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And now my kids are like, I always kind of picture something creepy chasing us after we leave Grandma and Grandpa's house. And I'm like, what?
What is happening?
What are you seeing? I don't know if all kids go through something like that.
I used to think something was chasing me up the basement stairs all the time.
Oh, all the time.
I definitely
Even now at my grown age.
yeah, I'm scared of the basement. Although it's a little bit better now, but yeah, I definitely went through a phase of like being afraid of things,
Something.
Yeah,
And I don't
like
know.
at night. It would just always feel like something was watching me.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. I don't know. Maybe it's in your head. I don't know.
When did you grow out of it? Did you grow out of it?
Yeah, I feel like it like was better after I got to be more of an adult, like later teen years. Yeah. But because it wasn't as active. But I don't know. Did I ever tell you guys my demon story in our house now?
No.
I think you did
Did I tell you about it?
2019, 2018. You told
Yeah,
me.
it was like maybe, yeah, it probably would have been like 2020-ish because Bronny was like probably a year-ish old.
Okay.
Because I think I was weaning him at the time. And I was like sleeping at night and I just all of a sudden I like woke up, but I couldn't move. And my whole body was like vibrating and buzzing. And then I would like try to open my eyes, but I just all of a sudden had this picture of like this.
Sleep paralysis demon.
Yes.
That's what they call it.
Yes. And it was like fangs and like claws and like a floating misty figure that was like scary. And like I just couldn't move and I couldn't do anything. My whole body was vibrating and I just like, it's like when you get too close to a fan and you hear that like, woof, 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 woof.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it felt like in my body. And it got to the point where like finally I was praying and I was just like, whatever. Okay. And then it disappeared. Okay. But I still felt for a while, like a week later, I was like, I still feel weird in my room. Still feels like something's watching me. And every day after that Bronson would wake up from a nap, he would be hysterically crying, hysterical.
Aww.
And I was like, what is going on? Like something is in here and it's not right. So I had my mom come over and like bless the house and we prayed through all the house and whatever. And it felt better. And I was like, okay, I think we're going to be fine. And then, gosh, I don't know how long later it was, but I started to have that same feeling again. That like while I was sleeping, I kind of woke up. I couldn't really open my eyes, but I started having that like fan feeling where you're like shaking, vibrating. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I just immediately started praying. And I was like, in the name of Jesus Christ, you are not welcome here. And it disappeared and it hasn't happened since.
Oh my gosh. Scary.
So, and I mentioned something to Calvin about it both times. And he's like, you know, what's crazy is I've had those feelings too. And I was like, interesting.
I'm not crazy.
So we both had this like similar experiences and we haven't had them since then. And you know, it's been quite a while, but
So the
I don't know.
the most scared I've ever been in my life, this is very similar.
mm-hmm.
I was babysitting. I was probably 13, 14. We were down in the basement.
God.
And it was a nice basement, a finished basement. We were just playing toys. And I had this overwhelming feeling that someone was watching me.
Stop it.
And it was like bone chilling. And I just stopped what I was doing.
How many
And
kids were you watching?
3.
Oh, that's a lot.
The
Yeah.
3-year-old sitting next to me says, doesn't it feel like someone's watching us?
Stop.
Excuse me?
I got
Yes,
chills just
and
now.
we just ran upstairs. But I didn't say anything. It was just like, oh my God, someone's watching. I didn't even have time to process it. And the 3-year-old said it.
Shut up.
Yes. It was terrifying. And nothing ever happened. But it was
Speechless.
wild. That's the only creepy thing that's ever happened to me. That's like legit.
Yeah.
So
That is.
Yeah.
Did you tell the parents?
No.
You didn't
How
say
I
old
called
anything?
my mom.
How old were you, did you say?
They're like
13.
13,
Oh
14.
my gosh, you're so young. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
But the fact that you still have that, like,
Mhm. Sticks with you.
Yeah.
oh. No, the only time I had something, I came home from college because I would always come home on the weekends to do my laundry and take my parents' gas because they had a gas tank. And I'm like, sweet. But yeah, I was in my room. It was nighttime. I was just ready to close my eyes. And all of a sudden I hear
Like a clap.
a clap. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like looking around it was dark. And I'm like, what would have made that noise? There was nothing. I didn't have a toy, no nothing. And I just heard a single clap. And I just like froze. I'm like, I don't know what to do.
That's scary.
And I just froze. I'm like,
yeah,
That's awful.
but I tell
It
my
is.
brother, and he's like, Hannah, our house is haunted. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, I would see dark figures all the time. I remember a lady over my head with her creepy. I'm like,
Nathan
oh my
said that?
gosh.
yeah. And I'm like, Nathan, shut up.
Nathan smoked a lot of pot. So was he like,
Exactly. I don't believe anything he says, but he was like, no, Hannah, our house was haunted.
Hmm.
Because he says he's seen
Had
stuff.
experiences.
And I'm like, I've never had anything. But that was the only time I heard a single clap.
this is kind of off topic, but like, how do you guys feel about mediums?
Oh, I want to see one.
Do you?
I can't do it. I won't do it.
I have wanted
I
to
feel like
also
they're
in the
just
past.
like letting in something, and I
Mhm.
don't want that part of a spirit world.
I have wanted to also in the past, but there is a lot of talk about how like demons will like
Pose.
pose as your loved ones, and they know things about us.
I watched
obviously.
Hereditary.
And so I just feel like I can't,
I can't.
because
do
I've
it.
always wanted to be like, where is my dad? Like, I want to talk to my dad,
I know.
and now, like, you guys would understand.
Yeah.
So
My dad thought
but I
mediums
just-
were a crock of shit, so he'd probably be like, I ain't coming out.
He probably would be like,
Close don't
do something crazy, be like, don't listen to this fraud.
Yeah. And that's how I feel. Like sometimes I think they take they just
I think there's like body language portions of
Yeah.
that in it.
no. I think
You don't
it's-
think so?
I think it's 100% real.
I think it's real, but
You
they're
do
not
it
talking.
and let us know.
They're
Okay.
not talking. Like,
you
I don't want
can't-
to open myself up to demons.
but
like-
I don't believe in demons, so it's like
You
not
don't.
scary.
How do you not believe in demons? I'm sorry, that's crazy.
I don't understand. I've never given it a thought before today.
really.
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 Yeah.
So how do you feel about like ghosts and stuff? So you had that experience when you were young, and you're just like, that was weird.
Yeah. I think it was weird. But I think mediums can.
What?
I think mediums can see and talk to dead people.
Mm.
But like, I don't think I've like. Okay, how has no one ever been killed by a ghost?
Because they don't have, so they live in a spiritual realm, and so to be able to kill someone, you'd have to possess someone. They're
You know-
not. They're a spiritual entity. They're not a human being.
Do you know Annabelle?
They don't take up
right from The Conjuring. That doll.
No.
She's a real. I mean,
doll.
it's a real.
It's a real
demon
doll.
inside a doll,
Yeah.
and everyone that's handled her not properly have all passed.
You know what's weird? This is
What?
really creepy,
What?
you guys.
Oh God.
Everyone who's
Stop it.
had their heartbeat
Stop.
has
Loses their
also
heartbeat.
passed
Shut
away.
up, Calissa.
Melissa, I knew she was gonna bullshit.
I know she was gonna make up some ridiculous thing.
Yes.
Like everybody dies. Like,
I know, but
but,
this
like-
is just like,
Even the people who worked on the poltergeist back in the freaking 80s.
I don't know.
That little girl that would see on the TV screen.
Oh, sure.
She passed, but she was murdered by her father. I think that was her.
I don't know. I'm just telling you, there's some.
But like everyone on that film passed. King Tut, everyone that's worked on the who handled or who actually went to the pyramids
tomb.
and was not handling things correctly, all passed. Weird.
like mysteriously
mysteriously
weirdly.
passed.
Yeah.
But everyone's like, yeah, you're in a tomb.
All of the Egyptian gods, every single one of them, Nephilim.
What's that?
Nephilim?
It's a cross between a human and an angel, fallen angel. So the angels fell after they disobeyed God. They disowned God, basically. They fell to earth. They made children with women, human women, and created Nephilim, giants, people who are cross between angels and humans. So all of those gods, in quotations, that had parts of an animal and part human, every single one of them, demon, Nephilim.
Now we're just...
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I know people call me a conspiracy theorist, and that's fine. That's whatever.
I just wish I could like
But-
understand. I just don't like. Do you think demons are like in this room?
No.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily.
But you think people like every day can be possessed by a demon?
Yes. I think
Oh.
people open themselves up to demons, and it allows for doubt and spiritual warfare.
This is a wild. I'm serious. I've never given it a thought before.
So,
today.
like, the precursor to my situation with that bedroom thing, I was watching Supernatural a lot,
Mm.
and although supernatural is somewhat based in like the truth of biblical history, there's also a lot that they just kind of went for and did weird stuff. Okay. So it's not like biblical truth in its entirety. And after that, you sort of, as you're watching, you're sort of getting this mindset of like, oh, maybe that could be true. That could be true. Like, who knows? Like, blah, 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 whatever. And then right after that was when I had that encounter, that first encounter. And I was like,
yep.
By watching things like this, allowing myself to doubt what I know is true and think that things could change from what I know is true, that is when you open yourself up.
Yep. And I saw a TikTok. They're like, I know you guys like watching your horror movies and you're scary, but you're also slowly opening stuff up.
So whenever Calvin wants to watch horror movies, I'm like, no, we're not allowing that in this house. We do not condone that. We're not allowing that energy.
No, I've never. I saw Final Destination. That's the scariest I got.
Calvin loves to watch like scary stuff, and he did watch one not that long ago about. He tried to watch one for us that was about demon possession from like this hand, and we were part of the way into
the monkey
it.
hand.
Yeah, something. It was like a ceramic hand or something.
Teenagers that wanted to touch. Yes. If you touch this hand,
you're possessed by a demon. Yeah. Yes, a person who's died. Yes, he tried to watch that, and we were part way in, and I was like, absolutely not. Turn it off. We are not allowing this in our house. No, 100% no.
Yeah.
Okay. You know who I want to ask? Reagan. I'm sure she's listening. She's very Catholic. She's has very strong Christian values, and I just want to know her opinion. So I'm gonna call her on the way home. And see what
they
she
always
thinks.
say if you believe in God, you obviously
you have to believe in demons. There's no other way that you can't.
Yes,
because you can't believe in God without understanding that Satan created the world that we live in. The disparity, I guess, of the world that we live in.
I was just always so scared of the devil when I growing up, so I don't tell my kids about the devil.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Calissa.
You tell your kids about the devil?
No, not yet.
Absolutely,
I don't think
we
they would
do.
understand yet, but
100% we do.
they were like, anytime you always had like a weird bad thought come into your head, you just have to say like, oh, that was Satan trying to get to you, and you're like, get out of here. Anytime you had like a weirdly like.
Yeah, whenever they talk about what's that thought,
I feel like that just caused unnecessary stress on children.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it depends on how you phrase it.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to help you to feel empowered and help you understand that like you are God's beautiful creation, and just because Satan has allowed this world or like put into this world, I guess, sin, right? Doesn't mean that you have to let that control your life. You are a child of God first and foremost. Like that's where your identity lies. And so anytime that you feel like you're straying, that's how you reconnect.
Okay.
My thing is, so people are always looking for signs of like your loved one in the afterlife. And they're like, you really shouldn't be, because if you don't see anything, that means they're with God and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Like, because my mom is always like, I never get a sign or anything. And I'm like, I don't, because she believes in the cardinals. Like, oh, if you see a cardinal, an angel. And people are like, no, that's your loved one is with God and everything. And then my brother called me yesterday, and his daughter, my niece, who is 2.5, would say, pretty much she saw my dad.
Wow.
And he's like, he's right there.
Yeah.
And my brother and his girlfriend wife, they were like, what? They're like, yeah, he's right there. And she'd like point to this closet and say like, my dad's right there. And she obviously has never met him, nothing. And they're like, excuse me? And they were just so freaked out by it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. Like, they say no, but then
I think kids can see some.
I think they can too.
Some stuff.
Because their mind is so innocent and pure that it hasn't been disrupted yet of reality. Like, oh no, you can't see that. But then they make all these horror movies where children can see dead people,
Right.
So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of freaky. I'm like, excuse
Yeah.
me? And then I'm like, well, why the hell hasn't he visited? And then I get like, oh, I didn't get anything.
Right.
Yeah.
kind of ended this episode on a spooky note.
Yeah, we did kind
Kinda.
of
This is like
weirdly
would be
shift
good
gears.
for like a Halloween episode or something, but
We
we'll
shifted gears.
we'll
very
post it
oddly
in
there.
February.
During love.
Yeah, during
The love
Valentine's
month.
Day, probably.
Are you gonna do anything for Valentine's Day?
We were gonna go to Nashville
Oh my
on a marriage
gosh.
retreat,
That
and
would've
I
been
don't
so
have
cool.
enough PTO.
No,
because I just started.
What's that?
It's Dave Ramsey.
Oh, cool.
Money and Marriage
That's so cool.
conference.
Oh, I love it.
It's more of a conference than a marriage retreat, but yeah,
It's
I was
both.
super excited about it. Wanted to go to Nashville, was looking at Airbnbs and everything, and then I'm like, I will have exactly 24 hours of PTO, and that is how long I need to take off. And I'm like,
Yikes.
Then you have nothing left for the rest of the year.
nothing. No, then we'll have more left, but it accumulates every paycheck.
Oh,
7
I see.
hours.
I see. I see.
So
That
I would
would've
just
been
do it.
cool.
I would just do it then. Just do it,
What is it?
bro. Live your life.
what if I
Like,
get influenza?
you know what?
Influenza
Then
everywhere.
you take unpaid leave.
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, what they're gonna say? You have influenza. You have to come in still.
I don't know what they would say.
They
Actually,
wouldn't.
I'm kind of the boss, so I guess I would have to determine what I would
Yeah,
say.
you wouldn't. So there you go. I feel like do it. You only live once, literally.
YOLO.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I'll think about it. But I have to get going. So
I
I'm
see
gonna have
stuff
to end
whatever.
this this
Okay.
a little early. I'm
Dang,
sorry,
I was gonna ask
guys.
if you guys wanted to get lunch because I'm starving.
I have to leave town by 2:30.
Okay, well I haven't eaten yet. I'm starving.
I'll eat with you.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Lunchtime.
I'll probably grab Panda Express on the way
Oh
home.
heck yeah!
Jeez.
I always thought you were gonna say Chick-fil-A.
Well, I might. I don't know.
Anything you
know
want,
now.
baby. Anything. Both. They're both on the way out of town.
Both.
Get yourself a chicken
Actually,
sandwich.
it's really faster to go out that
Yeah.
way. And
Yeah, it is.
I don't care. I want food.
Okay, all right.
starving.
You could get Subway. Subway's on that side of town.
Oh,
Yeah, if I wanted
Yoga mats.
diarrhea or something.
Oh.
Yoga mats. What?
They
They
say
say
that
the bread.
the bread is like has a similar composition to yoga mats. There's like some sort of property in it that is
You
also
guys have
used
so
in
much knowledge. Where do you get all this knowledge?
TikTok and the internet.
Yep.
And now think of all of the people that are so educated from listening to our podcast today.
No,
They're probably rolling their eyes. They're like, shut up.
I know. They're like
My mom.
literally, yeah, I know. Nobody else that I know cares about pop culture the way that you guys care.
Yeah.
I care. I will
They're
always
usually
care.
our
I
most
know.
popular episodes.
That's why whenever I think of like see something pop culture, I immediately go, Hannah, did you see this?
And I'm like, yes.
And then I try to save it for this.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yeah.
let's not talk about it until we get together with Calissa.
So let us know if you've reached the end of this episode, what you thought about, because this will be like old news now, though something
Yeah.
else will happen.
Yeah.
I know.
Let us know about this episode. We kind of got spooky at the end.
I know.
leave a ghost
Sorry.
emoji if you made
Yeah.
it this far.
Or, if you
Ooh.
Or
have,
a
like,
demon.
A scary incident.
Don't leave a demon. Leave a halo, freaks. Leave a halo.
If you believe in demons, leave a halo.
Okay.
And if you believe in halos, leave a demon.
oh no!
There's a purple face.
There is a purple
Oh,
face.
scary.
Purple face
Yeah.
emoji.
Yeah, there is.
Do that.
Scary.
Okay. All right. Well, this has been Calissa.
Hannah.
And Sarah.
Bye.